Gray and I'm the lead clinical psychologist at the British CBT and Counselling Service. And in this video, I'm going to share 6 tips that will help you to cope with exam stress. Okay, so stress and anxiety and worry is a normal and necessary thing when we are faced with a situation where we have to perform. Anxiety kind of motivates us to prepare, and then it enhances our performance when it comes to the time to perform. Anxiety is vital, basically, if we're going to be able to do our best. However, too much anxiety can cause us a lot of distress and discomfort, and it can actually get in the way or stop us from doing our best. So these 6 tips are going to help you to keep your anxiety at a level where it helps you rather than hinders you. Okay, so the first tip is to balance in your mind academic achievements and happiness. Now, obviously, getting good exam results is a good thing. You know, it means you have far more options open to you. However, it doesn't guarantee happiness. So it's really important that you balance academic achievement with the things that you enjoy, that make you happy. It's the happy postman versus the miserable brain surgeon argument. Exams are important, but they are not the only thing of importance in your life. And if you can keep this in your mind, this balance between academic achievement and happiness, if you can keep that balance in your mind, it will keep your anxiety at a manageable level, at a level where it can help you, and it will actually mean you will do your best, more so than if there is an imbalance between academic achievement and happiness. Okay. The second tip is to prepare. Might seem obvious, but if you can start to prepare sooner rather than later, and then revise little and often, this is actually a much better way to learn and retain information. But it will also mean that you can keep your anxiety and stress levels lower. Cramming at the last minute raises your stress, and when we are stressed, it is far harder to lay down information in our minds, the information that you're going to need in your exams. So take this approach. Try and start your preparation for your exams as soon as you can and revise little and often. Then your anxiety will be manageable. You will feel in control and on top of your work and refreshed and ready to go on the morning of your exam. Okay, so the third tip is kind of building on this idea. This is about balancing revision and relaxation. So in your timetable, make sure there is a balance between periods of revision and periods of relaxing. Don't revise for longer than 45 minutes at a time before taking a break. After that point, your concentration and your focus goes, so you're not really doing anything useful. You're much better to stop, have a rest, and come back to it. So throughout your timetable, throughout your days, throughout your weeks, scatter enjoyable, restful activities. It's so important that, throughout your life, you are balancing things that you should do, so revising for exams, and things you want to do, seeing your mates, for example. Okay. So the fourth tip is about something called catastrophic thinking. So when human beings are under pressure, they have a tendency to imagine the worst case scenario, and make that their reality. And this is called catastrophic thinking. So an example is, I'm going to fail all of my exams and my life is going to be over. So try and get hold of your particular version of this and assess it. Look at how accurate this prediction actually is. Look at the evidence that's available to support this idea and the evidence available to maybe suggest this isn't true. Now, if you're already feeling quite stressed, this can be hard to do. So you might want to get somebody who's not about to sit an exam to help you with this. Write it all down and then look at what you come up with and try and develop an alternative prediction for the future, one that's maybe a little bit more accurate. Write this down too, and review that regularly when you're feeling stressed as a way of bringing down your anxiety. The fifth tip is about getting help from school. Now, you've got to remember that your teachers have got hundreds of kids through these exams. Every single year they do this. So they are going to have some experience, some knowledge. They will be able to help you. And ultimately, this is their job. They're there to help you. So don't suffer in silence. Go to your teacher and tell them if you are struggling, if you need a little bit more help. Because remember, you are finding this difficult because it is difficult. Okay. The sixth and final tip is for parents, really. So if you're trying to help your child, trying to support your child through their exams, with their exam stress, your attitude is so important. You are incredibly influential in their lives. If you can be confident that your child will be able to do their best and that together you'll cope with whatever the outcome is, this is going to have quite a big and positive impact on your child. Confidence is contagious in the same way that anxiety is contagious. So to be in the best place to do this for your child, to support your child in this way, identify your stuff, the issues that their exams raise for you. Maybe stuff about exams you sat in the past, worries for the future, and deal with these away from your child so you can be free and clear to help them, so that you're not adding fuel to the exam stress fire. Okay, so good luck with your exams. If this was helpful, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. I'll see you soon.